All right, it's DC101, night number 2 of DC101-Derland, brought to us by our friends at the Exotic Car Collection by Enterprise. I'm Mike Jones. We're backstage here at the Anthem with White Reaper. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, how's it
Hello,
going?
hello. First time at the Anthem, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you guys get to take a tour around? I saw you guys coming in and everything. Did you get a chance to peek around a little bit?
A little bit.
Took it in a little. I love it. This is an incredible place.
Pretty sweet place.
Love it.
Yeah. Where have you guys gotten to play like lately that you've been pretty happy with? Like any ones that stand out for you?
Man, alive. Like venues specifically?
Mm-hmm.
One big one is the first arena we ever played a few days ago in San Jose, where the Sharks play.
Nice. Very
that
cool.
was
really
just
cool.
showing up to an arena and the whole crew having everything super easy for us was awesome.
Yeah. It's nice when it's like, oh, we just walk in, play, and we can go.
Pretty much.
This is great.
There's like a really professional stage manager just telling everyone what to do. And
The
he's
stage rotated.
rotating stage.
Well, I promise you guys we will not be professional here with DC101-Derland, okay? So
And it's a pretty nice
that
place.
ain't happening here, boys.
That's not true.
So I saw the video of you guys playing Rock Band on Twitch a couple days ago, doing your own song, which was kind of, it was weird, but was that like surreal for you guys to do that, to be playing your own song, but it's not under your control?
It was really hard.
Yeah, it's just harder than real life.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's supposed to be a fun game, but not so much.
It was cool to see how like they interpreted the song to Rock Band.
Mm-hmm.
Like they put the like organ solo in the beginning as like guitar, which was cool. I don't know. It was fun.
I thought it was very fun, but it was
super fun.
difficult.
I'd like to own Rock Band.
Oh,
and
Rock
to
Band.
play my song on
Rock Band, you use their song. Could you send the guys a copy?
I don't
maybe?
have
it.
it.
I play PlayStation.
You guys game with other stuff too?
Yeah, I would say we're all fairly big gamers.
What are you guys into right now? What are you playing?
I'm
Nick,
playing a lot of Switch games, like
Yeah.
Switch indie games. Just played this game called Blasphemous. It was really cool.
What's that about?
It's like a 2D platformer, but it's a lot like this game Bloodborne,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a 2D version of it. It's like very Dark Souls inspired, and it's really hard.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna have to
pretty
check
cool.
that out.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I feel like the three of us are probably the big gamers of the group, and we all three have like different interests. Like Nick likes the kind of like story-driven, like puzzle kind of games. I like the like Call of Duty type games. I'm like really into Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tony's like the sports game guy.
I just like to play 2K.
He loves 2K.
Wait, which 2K though?
20.
What?
Basketball.
NBA. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be hockey. Could
Sorry.
be.
No, I think it culturally, if you refer to it as 2K, you're talking about basketball.
Okay. All right. I'll
Even
remember.
though
I'll
even
remember
though
that
that's
for next
even though
time.
that's not totally accurate.
Yeah, because it could have been wrestling too. We
Sure.
could have
Yeah,
gone
they
WWE.
They make the rest.
Could have been that.
I'm sure that's a great game.
I bet it is a great game.
You know what? WWE.
They should send it to us.
I'm sure it's a great
Everybody should just send White Reaper all the games.
We
and
all play PlayStation and Switch.
I bet there'll
Those
be
are
a
our
lot of
consoles.
playing it on the bus and the van and in hotel rooms and lots of Instagramming for you.
I would take a picture of a console every day and post it online if you would give it to me for free.
Me too.
So we heard you guys warming up Might Be Right out there, and we love the fact that you did it just like you're going to do out there in a little bit for DC101-Derland Night number 2. That was a song that was kind of on the fence for you boys? Like you came back to it after a while? Had it first and then built more on it. You're like, all right, now we're cool with it.
Yeah, I think it wasn't like a we weren't cool with it thing. I just think a lot of other things took shape before that one did.
Mm-hmm.
It was always kind of around. Not that we doubted it or anything, but there was just a lot that happened. Otherwise outside of it, while it just kind of was young,
Mm-hmm.
and then we
It
came
had
back
to be
to
nurtured.
it. Yeah, we kind of came back to it and really came together in the studio. It was great.
Awesome, very cool. So can we look ahead to next year? Because you guys have a little thing going on in Europe with Pearl Jam. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Just a little
little thing.
Just a little thing.
Little thing. Did
Very
you guys? You guys played with Eddie at the Ohana Festival, right?
Yeah, we
That's
did.
right.
It was our second. We've done 2 Ohana Fests.
Okay.
They're just so much fun. It's such a great time.
You're hanging on the beach and you get to hang with Eddie Vedder.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not bad at
incredible.
all.
No, not bad at all.
Is that where that came together, or was it like down the road that you got the call on that?
I don't. I think it's like
Who am I to say?
who knows? Yeah, who knows?
All you know is you're going out on tour with Pearl Jam next
Yeah,
summer.
that's
And it's gonna be great.
it's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be awesome.
We were at Disneyland when we found out, so it was.
Were you really?
Yeah, we were Disney World.
Okay, so you were in Orlando.
We were in Orlando doing some stuff in Florida and had the day off, and our buddy Joe, who we work with, took us to Disney, and we were having a great day, and we kind of got that text, and we were having like a fantastic day anyway. So
You're in Disney.
We were just like, whoa, this is cool. And then we have a big policy in the band that when we get good news, in this business, nothing's ever confirmed till it's on paper.
Yeah.
So we kind of try not to talk about it, try not to like jinx it and stuff.
You don't want to blow it while you're in line for It's a Small World after all.
Totally, yeah. We're not like hopping on Twitter or anything like that. So we were all just like, all right, nobody talk about it. That's great.
It's like, guys, we're going to go get a soda that's $19 each, and then we're going to keep this amongst
cheers to it.
ourselves.
Yep, and then we're not going to talk about it anymore.
Where's Gregory Roach? Gregory, could you... Can Gregory come in with us for a minute?
Come on in.
Please sit in
Yes,
here.
have a seat. Sweet.
Gregory Roach
Welcome, Greg.
Sam.
is our resident DC101 Pearl Jam fan who's about to launch a new podcast. Please promote.
It's called Jamily Matters.
And that'll be launching when, sir?
It'll be launching on Eddie Vedder's birthday, which is the 23rd of this month.
Wow.
Now, I would like to
We got
ask...
an expert.
I would like to ask you boys on behalf of my good friend Gregory Roach, when you're maybe on tour next summer or when it's done, will you be guests on Jamily Matters with him to tell him all about the tour?
That's a great question,
And
Mike
I
Jones.
know.
It's a great question.
If we're invited, we'd love to.
That's cool. Like,
We'd be happy
you know
to.
about the band, like you're familiar with the band, like their music, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's what this will be, right? So you guys are
Yeah,
good.
great.
Well, especially be after that little run.
You'll be familiar with them.
Yeah.
I have a question to follow up to. Did Eddie himself hit you guys up and tell you that you were on the tour?
Excellent question.
And if not, do you have his number so that you could converse over text?
And can he see your phone if you have that number?
There's, I mean, that's a question that you could unpack for sure.
There's a lot going on there.
We did not hear directly from Ed, but Sam and I have met him before we started the band. My dad works at UPS, normal guy, and he was like, he was hugely inspired by The Who and loves Pete Townsend, and like The Who changed his life from a young age. So he wrote a book about Pete Townsend, and he knew Eddie Vedder was a huge Who fan. So he just hit him up and asked him to do the forward to it, and thinking he would never get a response. And he got a response. He said, yes, he'll do it.
Whoa!
So
This
Whoa.
was years
ago. And then, so they've been friends since then, and like he found out about us through my dad, technically.
This is a small world.
Yeah.
Talking about the ride you guys were on when you found out you got the Pearl Jam tour.
Yeah. So that's how the seed was planted, and then he just kept at he asked us to do Ohana, and then he asked us to do Ohana again, and he just I guess liked our band, so that
This is
Pretty cool.
this is the greatest story ever.
yeah.
I feel like you maybe knew. a little
Jamily
bit about
Matters.
this. Jamily Matters.
Thank you for the plug. Thank you for the plug.
Launching December 23rd on
You should actually probably have Nick and Sam's dad on Jamily Matters.
That's what I'm thinking. It's
He
like
would really
I'm
give
also
you-
thinking maybe I just hit up Eddie and ask him to be in some imaginary book that I'm writing as well, hoping that he'll
Imaginary
get back
book.
to me.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
write
he will. He
the
probably
forwards
would.
my
Write
would
it
you
about the
mind,
Yeah. I'm excited for you guys, man. Enjoy every second.
Hey man,
Thanks, man.
congrats on the new podcast. Yeah,
All
you
right,
can hang
all right.
out if you want.
Gregory Roach out. He's out. He's
All right,
out.
all right,
See ya.
all right.
So also, I wanted to ask you guys about you got to play with the All-Star game this past summer too.
Yeah.
Got to be up there in Cleveland with the Killers and to do that. Are you guys baseball guys?
Huge.
Really? Who's our teams?
That's a funny story about that show
Okay.
specifically. Is it was in Cleveland, like you said.
Progressive's a nice field.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's a nice
field.
park.
I mean, incredible show. We played there was a ton of people that
Mhm.
were there. It was a free show. Played with the Killers, who we
Are
love.
you guys Nats guys?
I'm an Orioles guy. I got
Okay,
married
cool.
at Camden Yards.
What?
Yeah.
That is so neat.
My wife's the best.
You're a big baseball fan.
Yeah, love.
Oh,
I've been to 21 parks now.
Did you just
so.
have
Oh, that's great. I love that that's a thing in the
full
baseball.
of
Got
Natty
9
Bo?
more. What was that?
Bathtubs full of Natty Bo at the reception?
You know it.
Oh, I
You know
love
it.
that.
Incredible.
It's my first married
It's like
beer.
we were there. But I'm a big Reds fan. Grew up loving the Reds. Hey, all right.
Got some
Dorf.
Reds love over
Dorf.
there.
And
Great
it's
American's a nice park too.
Tony. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Nicer than the team. But Tony's a big Cubs fan.
Uh huh.
And so growing up, I always thought the All-Star game was neutral ground, no matter who you root for. It's kind of like the
Everyone's cool and just having a good time.
right. So Tony wears his Cubs jersey. I wear my Reds jersey when we play, and it was not a good look.
There were people
They
on
were
the internet
mad.
like being really I don't want to say any cuss words. They were being really mean.
They were being quite
What
rude.
word would you? What letter would that word start with that you wanted to say?
Probably
Itchy?
all.
Like effers?
It
don't
comes
remember the
after
tweets.
E.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to repeat
get,
it.
I don't get that.
But otherwise, it was
I
a great
understand,
time at
though.
the All-Star game.
Fantastic time. That was incredible.
Do you
I
guys-
saw some players from far away?
Do you guys get to go like when you're on the road to go see games? Like, will you try to do that if you have the chance to on a day off or anything?
We did once. We went to a Phillies game,
Mm-hmm.
and Bryce Harper played the first 3 innings, but
Mhm.
then he left because he was
Did we leave?
he was dehydrated, and then we left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then you're like, out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went to a
So-
Phillies game. I feel like we went to a couple minor league games,
Mhm.
and that was super fun.
We saw the Lansing Lug Nuts.
Lansing Lug Nuts.
Did you get a T-shirt?
No,
didn't.
I wish we did, but it was so sick.
Boys. All right.
I feel
Next
like
time.
we went to one other. I don't remember.
Next time.
We do try to. I mean, it's hard, but you try. You want to try to.
You
do
got tight
stuff like
time,
that.
but if you can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing before I let you guys go, because I know we got a show to do here tonight.
Do we? What time is it?
You had a guest on stage not too long ago. A guy in a full Spider-Man suit.
Mm.
Yep.
That may have been the most ridiculous thing I've ever
So
seen.
it was Tony's birthday. Was it that day?
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
And
Okay.
we hired a Spider-Man actor to come up on stage.
I didn't know anything about
And
it.
he
It
was
a
surprised
Full
by it.
surprise.
Okay, because I was under the impression it was someone that rocked a Spider-Man costume
To
to
the
the
gig.
show, and I'm like, that's impressive. If you got to pee, you're not getting that thing off in the bathroom.
No, it was a birthday surprise. We had Spider-Man come to Tony's birthday, and
He was on stage for the
It
first
was
song.
great.
It was amazing. Could this be a new White Reaper tradition?
I'd
of
like that.
superheroes at everyone's birthday.
We'll swap them out.
Specifically
we'll see what
Spider-Man, but yeah.
Specifically Spider-Man. There's no other good super. We were actually watching Spider-Man before we
Right
came
before
into
this.
this interview. Literally directly before
Nice.
we walked in.
It
we
actually ended
watched
right
Spider-Man.
when we had to come in here.
You're like, all
It
right,
was perfect.
Spider-Man's
Yeah, I
done.
was
Let's
like,
go talk to the guy.
All right, Spider-Man's done. Time to go.
Well, boys, I thank you for coming here to the Anthem for DC101's DC101-Derland, and we're going to have some fun tonight.
Oh, we're gonna
Thanks
have
for having
fun.
us.
It is our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
boys.